Binge Pipe loves our users so much, we gave you this menu screen. Some people said Binge Pipe was crazy for launching a streaming service inside a party pack of 5 games and offering no way to actually monetize it. And we're taking that under advisement. Binge Pipe, we're open to constructive criticism. Binge Pipe continues to stick with its commitment to present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, what even is TV anymore?
Hey, Cookie here. I'm gonna ask you some questions and heck, I don't know, maybe fall in love? It's just you and me, Thaddeus Chub Dongery. And if that's really your name, I am so sorry. All right, we're taking off.
Time for question 1.
First, emoji dating. Admit it, you've been spending too much time on Tinder lately. While browsing your iPhone emojis, you're seriously turned off by the symbol category and swipe all the way left. What, hopefully, sexier emoji group will you be checking out now? Smileys, adorable animal faces, fruit, or flags? Okay, what'd you pick? This is an answer. Want a hot tip on a right answer? Since the first appearance of emojis on iPhone, flags have lived at the far right side of the emoji universe, which you reach by swiping left. Flags, for when you truly have nothing left to say.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Up next, Victoria's Smelly secret. What complaints might you have about some bras bought at a brasserie? I like the support, but they smell like burnt metal. Really cute designs, but they smell like a morgue. Very sexy, but they smell like circus animals. Or good fit. Let's see how that shook out. A brasserie is a casual French restaurant that serves beer and simple foods. And a bra that smells like beer and cheese is 100% what I'm into.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Feast your eyes upon this. I was enslaved by mad scientists, and judging by the movie sign, it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 titles, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a B-movie spoofed by Mystery Science Theater 3000, or an erotic novel written by Whitney Fox. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between MST3K or an erotic novel. Ready? Let's go. Conquered by dragons. The sinister urge. The touch of Satan. My woolly mammoth boyfriend. I was a teenage werewolf. Saber-toothed lover. Billionaire mummy likes booty. Sad trombone sound. Let's get on with it, shall we?
I don't need you anymore.
Coming up, here's the UPS guy. I recently installed one of those video doorbells at my apartment. Looks like I have an alert now. There's an axe-wielding maniac chopping up my door. It's just like in The Shining, except that was the kitchen door, the living room door, the bathroom door. I love this part. That's right. Jack Torrance in The Shining chops up the bathroom door with an axe after he goes nuts. All right, maybe I should do something about this guy. I don't know, call the police or something? Oh, no, wait, he's tuckering himself out. Yeah, he's going to sleep now. Okay, we're good. It's time for If You Hate People, Every Room Can Feel Like an Escape Room. You ever done one of those escape rooms? You know, where you get locked in a room with people and you have to solve a bunch of puzzles to get out? And no, I'm not talking about high school. What's the most useful thing to scream while participating in an escape room that takes place in a tack room? Look under the doilies, check by the swords, feel inside the saddles, or fish around in the toilet. And how'd we do? A tack room is attached to a horse stable and is used to store saddles, as opposed to the tacked room, which is where you take the horses to have direct and sensitive conversations with them. Round 1 is dead to me. It's great to have a nice relaxing game free of actual competition. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that. Okay, off we go.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Take a good look at... This question ain't nothing to F with. If the WuTang Clan had named themselves after things invented during the Tang Dynasty, who would not be a member? Old Dirty Porcelain, Ghostface Gunpowder, Inspector Hourglass, or Woodblock Printing Method Man? So what'd you pick? The game wouldn't be fun if you got everything right. This answer feels lonely. There are no records of the hourglass existing before a French monk made one in the 8th century. Old Dirty Porcelain is known for his outrageously profane lyrics about his hummels.
J'ai mangé tous les œufs. 7.
This one's called Calculating Some Hourglass Figures. That last question got me thinking about sand timers. You know those little plastic hourglasses that come with some board games? Boggle, Taboo, Apples to Apples, Clue, and Jenga. How many of these games are traditionally sold with any kind of timer? Oh, and include Settlers of Catan and Scattergories in your tally. 3, 4, 5, or 6. Okay, let's take a look. Farewell, Felicia. This was the one. Boggle and Taboo usually come with little sand timers. Scattergories too, although that game eventually added a mechanical timer, which still counts. It still counts because it's a timer. It counts down time. No? Okay.
Hey, question.
We'd like to offer you a chance to gain some content while also losing some other content. Would you like an attractive question or a question with a great sense of humor? Indicate your preference now. You have engaged with the process.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Oh, here's a good one. An attractive question. Going by their magnetism, which of these actors is the most attractive? Jeremy Irons, Goldie Hawn, Sarah Silverman, or Bradley Cooper? Hope you like what you picked. Iron is a ferromagnetic metal, which means much like Jeremy Irons, it is very attractive. Introducing There For You. Oh yeah, it's one of these.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you enjoy attacking people with halberds, we recommend movies featuring Armie Hammer, Britney Spears, Robin Quivers, or Chris Rock.
So what'd you pick?
Halberds are types of spears.
But if you enjoy things that have a point, I do not recommend the movie Crossroads.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
How about this one? The fault in our star charts. I'm a staunch believer in science, which is why I only get tarot card readings from physics professors. Which of these psychic predictions does not include one of the 4 fundamental forces of physics? Beware the gravity of new responsibilities. Challenges are going to heat up this year. You'll have weak interactions with loved ones, or you'll have strong interactions with angry wolves. I love this part. Typical Capricorn. Y'all ready for this? Electromagnetism is the 4th fundamental force of the universe, not heat. My magic 8-ball is saying the future is infinite. Oh wait, no, I'm just looking at the 8 sideways. Welcome to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. I've been time-framed, in a general sense. I hope you know what real and fictional things happened when. Good luck. That's it! Congrats on the win! Although, I like to think I'm the real winner for spending the entire game alone with you and not ripping my eyelids off. Let's try to get that player count up to 2 next time, huh? Then there'll be a witness when I tell you...
You don't know Jack!
Binge Pipe regrettably informs you that we've brought back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, we won't be ignored.
Hey there, Cookie Masterson is the name, and this game is my game. This will be like a game of solitaire if the Jack of Diamonds heckled your mistakes. Let's forge ahead.
Time for question 1.
First up, is there a Mrs. Worldwide? If the rapper Pitbull wanted to honor the origins of the Pitbull, what sexy club scene should he show in his next music video? A Rottweiler grinding on a pug, a bulldog grinding on a terrier, a Doberman grinding on a dachshund, or a boxer grinding on a Shih Tzu? Okay, let's take a look. I hope it's not your birthday. The preferred answer is, pit bulls were bred by mating a bulldog and a terrier. Thankfully, we've made it through the only dog sex question in the game. Actually, I can't promise that.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Here we have ye old diners, drive-ins, and dives. If Guy Fieri uses the traditional English definition of town, what must his flavor town include? A flavor fountain, a flavor market, a flavor cathedral, or a flavor jail? Let's see how that shook out. A town, according to traditional English standards, is a village with a fair or market. I thought an English town, by definition, had to have a little old lady solving local mysteries.
Why don't we do it with free?
Behold, barking orders. And what do you know? It's time for Dis or Dat. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a dog breed, according to the American Kennel Club, or a military rank in the Soviet Union. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between a dog breed or a Soviet military rank. Okay, let's do it. Commodore. Kumkor. Kubas. Kumbrig. Commandarm. Quakerhund. Generalissimus. Hey, let's hear it for lucky guesses. Now let's keep going.
I don't need you anymore.
Here's one for you. Team Bondage. Yeah, so before we proceed, I need to know, if you're Spanish, what's your safe word? Seguro, daño, lucha, or sentar? And how'd we do? You got it. No, you didn't. Remember this moment. Seguro is Spanish for safe. Remember that because it's hard to reach for a translation book while you're handcuffed. Next up, the first rule of AV Club. For this question, I was going to hook up my laptop to the TV. Oh, but I can't find the right dongle. Oh, dong it. If my laptop's dongle were the same relative size as a male sea turtle's dongle, about how long would that be? 1/64th the length of my laptop, 1/16th the length of my laptop, 1/2 the length of my laptop, or twice the length of my laptop? Okay, what'd you pick? Male sea turtles are extremely well endowed. Its penis size is roughly half its body length. Which explains why you never see them driving sports cars. That's the end of round 1. But don't cry because round 1 is over. Cry because you're still all alone. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2? Okay, buckle in.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Here's one I like to call, remember Cheers? If after taking a sociology class, Diane convinced the patrons of Cheers to start calling Norm one of the 4 types of cultural norms, what would they not shout as he walked through the door? Mores, folkways, ethics, or taboos? So what'd you pick? It'll get easier in time. And here's where the money is. Mores, folkways, taboos, and laws are 4 cultural norms. Ethics can only help shape norms. Although drinking 12 beers a night also has an effect on the shape of norms.
Hey, question.
We'd like to give you the illusion of control. Would you like a question you know or a question you wish you didn't know? Make your choice now. You have chosen.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis sonnant légèrement amusant. 7.
I call this one a question you wish you didn't know. Well, you asked for it. What is one major source of natural vanilla flavoring? Pig butts, beaver butts, duck butts, or fish butts? Let's see how that shook out. Beaver butts produce castoreum, an anal goop that smells like vanilla and is often used in food under the name natural flavoring. Can I offer anyone a beaver butt latte? Light on the anal goop?
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Try this on for size. Need 4 more subscribers to fund Sistine Chapel. If Michelangelo had a Patreon page, which user would be subscribed? Pope John 007, Leonardo da Vinci is Da Bestie, Medici family official, or the real Vespucci? Okay, let's take a look. For what it's worth, the Medici family ruled Florence and were some of Michelangelo's biggest patrons. Patreon makes it so simple to support the artists I love. Like, not the artists I actually love, but like my friend from college who started a music blog I never read. Let's try type equals squiggly bracket male comma Hollywood squiggly bracket.
Except all cookies don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
BingePipe has some raw data they can't seem to authenticate on their own.
Here's the data we have to work with. Untagging Robert Shapiro photos. Selling T-Bird jacket. Idina Menzel pronunciation. Whose search history have we acquired? Bruce Willis, Charlie Sheen, Jeff Bridges, or John Travolta?
I love this part. John Travolta played Robert Shapiro in The People vs. O.J. Simpson, a member of the T-Birds in Greece, and couldn't quite seem to correctly pronounce Idina Menzel. I'm surprised you didn't find anything more salacious in his search history.
BingePipe Legal advised us to not go there.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
And now, great moments in sports. Who was the first man to golf on the moon? Buzz, Clubs Can't Handle Me, Aldrin, Neil, Birdie Money, Armstrong, Edgar, Turned Down for Putt, Mitchell, or Alan PGA, Shepard. Hope you like what you picked. This would have worked. Apollo 14 astronaut Alan Shepard was the first man to play golf on the moon. Not to be confused with the Monstars, of course, the first cartoon aliens to ball on Earth. You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. You're a monster. Not to put a label on it, but we're putting monster labels on it. Good luck. There you have it. One player to rule them all. It's almost not embarrassing. And you finished with the unbuttered white bread of scores. And you couldn't even toast it because...
You don't know Jack!
And then you simply place the glazed donut in between the two chocolate frosted donuts, because nothing says "f off, Rick" like my signature donut sandwich.
It's worse than we thought, sir. Those giant snakes are heading towards Earth.
If you love NCIS Los Angeles, you'll love the 3-episode French series the show is based on.
La neige est sur le sol. La vie est triste. Oh, que de souvenirs.
Oh, que de souvenir. Only on Binge Pipe.
By studying the flight patterns and the feeding habits of the swans, I can just barely justify my degree.
You don't know Jack!
This is You Don't Know Jack Oldies Radio, and I'm your host, Smelly. Get ready for your favorite You Don't Know Jack commercials from yesteryear. Put on your sunglasses because the past is so bright you gotta wear shades to get that reference. All right, let's listen.
Who has time to cook? We don't. We're Sam.
And Ella.
And we want to invite you down to
Sam and Ella's,
so you can get you and your family a good home raw meal.
Sam and Ella's eats to salias, runny eggs and chickens. Good and raw mayo from a straw. We'll do the finger lickings. We got frog legs and yeast and dry gelatin. You'll uke till you puke in our dirty kitchen. Acute symptoms may last for 1 to 2 days, or maybe prolonged, depending on host factors and strain characteristics. Salmonellas fill your bellies with spore-forming bacterium. Animal feces, all your favorite species, slides down your throats like chum. Yum!
Ubernostrum.
It's delicious.
Ubernostrum tastes just like candy.
I mean, it's tasty.
I enjoy the freedom of Ubernostrum.
It takes the pain away.
Ubernostrum.
Ubernostrum makes me feel fresh.
Ubernostrum improved my golf game.
I made $20,000.
I never knew love, and then I tried Ubernostrum. Ubernostrum.
I haven't cried in weeks, I think.
You should take Ubernostrum, just in case.
There's no downside.
It looks great. I look great.
I feel great now.
I feel good.
Good.
Goodness.
Savory goodness.
Ubernostrum.
This is going to sound strange, but I feel like more like a woman.
I feel more like a woman.
Ubernostrum changes lives.
Thank you, Ubernostrum.
Thank God for
Ubernostrum.
Du musst mehr gut gefühlen mit
Ubernostrum.